104.5 XLO, New England's best variety. We are Jen and Frank coming to you live from the Clinton Savings Bank studio.
Well, we are joined by Jonathan and Drew Scott, otherwise known as the Property Brothers. Hi, guys.
Hello, how are you? Very excited to chat with you. We have actually stopped everything, put our sledgehammers down, just so we could chat with you.
Well, we love that.
That's funny. We did the same thing.
Wait, why do you have sledgehammers in the studio?
Well, we had to make a couple of adjustments here and there. It's winter around here. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
How are you guys?
We're great. It's been busy. We've just had 39 houses on the go for our shows, and then, over the holiday, I had 18 families staying with us. We didn't have enough beds for everybody, so there was no downtime, and then we're right into the groove for this year.
Oh, my gosh, 18 people staying at your house, so someone had to sleep like in a sleeping bag on the floor? How did that work?
Well, we had the nieces and nephews. We have, 5 of them under the age of 6, so they all got the blow-up mattresses. So for them, it felt like a vacation.
Oh, they love it.
But we our family's close. It's exciting for us to just be able to spend time with family and friends. And now we're filming in LA, which is exciting. And obviously, with the launch of Reveal Magazine, this has been a whole new venture for us too, which is really exciting.
Now, speaking of the magazine, what does it come out quarterly? It's a lifestyle magazine. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so it's Reveal Magazine. If people go to revealmagazine.com, they can subscribe or grab it off the stand. We wanted to do something a little different. It's a broad lifestyle magazine, so, we believe that everything starts at home. It all starts at home, and home is a launching pad for life. So food, travel, adventure, even throwing the best game night, things like that. You'll see it all in the magazine. And we interview a lot of celebrity friends of ours. So the first issue, we're at home with Kate Hudson. We, reveal her space, show a lot of, what home means to her. And then also things, too, we have our readers, our audience, who will send in photographs of their problem rooms, and we'll have celebrity designers from across the country, even other HGTV stars, who will do a virtual makeover on their room and show them what it could be. So it's a really fun read.
I love that you have tips for, the average person, how they can make their home someplace they really want to spend quality time. Because, guys, that's where we spend most of our time nowadays.
Well, exactly. I mean, most people don't want to go out and spend a fortune taking the family somewhere else. If they can have a staycation, or if they can just stay at home for a movie night with family and friends, that's what people want to do.
Well, this is going to go over big in the Northeast. I don't know if you've been up here in the winter, but we don't go out a lot at all.
Yeah, well, we did grow up in the far north. We were in Canada. And
right.
Yeah, it's definitely a whole different situation when you've got 8 feet of snow outside.
All right, we have a question. Guys, who's older?
How dare you? Jonathan, 4 minutes older. Jonathan, I mean, you can see it. Yeah, I have more wrinkles. I like to call them laugh lines. Actually, why don't you ask how much we weigh?
Oh, no. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not. Well, don't twins, you guys like to talk about, who's older, right? That's a standard twin question.
Oh, yeah. Everybody always asks that. I mean, I was actually surprised that Jonathan was born and the doctor was finishing up, and then the nurse said, I think there's another one. And then my mom's first words knowing that I'm coming into this world was, oh, beep.
Yeah.
Can you imagine not knowing that you have a second twin? So back then, I guess, they only did ultrasounds if there was a complication. And so our heartbeats were in sync. They thought it was one baby, and surprise.
That is amazing. That's crazy. I would have just assumed that she would have known.
You didn't even know what you were having back then. Could have been a puppy, a cat,
you just
kids,
don't know.
Whatever.
Drew, you have a podcast with your wife at home with Linda and Drew Scott. How's that going?
Oh, it's awesome. We launched early January, and we're 4 episodes are posted, and it's a weekly podcast. You can get it wherever you listen to your podcast. And At Home with Linda and Drew Scott was just a chance for Linda and me. With our busy schedules, we said, let's just try to slow down a little bit, spend more time together, and share stories with amazing, inspiring people. So we added a weekly podcast to our schedule. But honestly, it's been a lot of fun, amazing talent. Next week, we have Howie Mandel is on the podcast. So check it out, athomepodcast.net. It's really exciting for us.
Well, we love you guys. You do amazing work. I always get drawn in whenever the Property Brothers are on. I'm always checking out what you guys are up to.
Well, I'm glad we hooked you. And you'll definitely love the magazine, so grab a copy, and hopefully, you'll send your room in, whatever your problem room is, and then we can dive in there and do a makeover on that.
Listen, I'm looking at the cover right now, and it looks really, really cool, so I'm psyched.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for having us on.
You got it, guys.